Happy damn New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Well, mostly gentlemen, but that's besides the point. I hope you all are having a fun little entrance into the grand old year of 2024. I know I am. This is going to be my year. Hopefully the same for you guys. But enough of me getting sentimental, if that's the right word to use. Let's get straight into the point of the video. Moon. I really don't even know where to begin with this map, I'll tell you what. There is quite a lot to talk about here, so we're just gonna go one step at a time. But ultimately, that's quite the reason why Moon is extraordinary. Moon is the last map in the Black Ops 1 storyline, and you start off in Groom Lake, Nevada. But the real ones just call it Area 51, so that's why I'm going to call it Area 51 from now on. Now, this area already has a lot to talk about. Unlike the other maps in the games, including the ones in World at War, you spawn in an area where there are no rounds and an infinite amount of zombies spawn. And after 10 seconds of getting brutally overrun like an ice worker on the southern border, dogs will start to spawn. Sirens go off and the zombies get stronger, nothing else to say about that. Like, at all. Anyway, you got your lovely 2 perks with a 50-50 chance of the one you want to spawn there, Jug. And this is pretty awesome because you can instantly get Jug and be happy with your life and simply train in a circle at Area 51 to get a shit ton of points and get into the moon, opening everything up on round 1. Now let's get this one out of the way. The Wonder Weapon, the Wave Gun, the Microwave Gun, the Zap Gun. Holy shit, just call it what you like. This is pretty much the best Wonder Weapon in all of Call of Duty in my honorable opinion, which is 100% always correct. Hell, on that lovely tier list, I'm willing to put this right in front of the Wunderwaffe simply because you can separate the lovely jubblies and have a lot more ammo. Oh, and you don't hear people say they got a wave fail unless they absolutely missed their shot. Anyway, video of that tier list coming out soon, but for now, let's get back on the saddle and talk about Moon again. You also got the Gersh device, but that was also an Ascension, so moving on. Another thing about this map is this nice little device right here called the Hacker. This makes the map quite interesting and pretty neat, if I must say so myself. It is a step in the Easter egg, we will talk about that soon, and you can use it to cheat the box, get cheaper doors, and all that fun stuff. Of course, the only downside is that you have to sacrifice the astronaut helmet, so best not to suffocate, bitch. Now, Moon is also one hell of a pretty map. All in all, the atmosphere looks nice with the Earth and the stars and the, that thingy, which I think is the galaxy, but whatever. The map looks beautiful is what I'm trying to say. Side note, when I was getting clips for the video, I have come across something very interesting. If you look at the atmosphere, everything looks kind of bland to tell you the truth. But when I went into Tunnel 6 and no-clipped out, the color changes because the game still thinks you are inside Tunnel 6. And let's just look at that view, shall we? The same thing can be said for Biodome, and if I'm being honest, I like Biodome better. I also probably should have mentioned earlier that we are using the Black Ops 1 version of this map instead of the Black Ops 3, simply because I want to, but to make a sort of exception to this piece right here, let's just take a look at how good the map looks in BO3. Now anyways, let's get to pretty much the very main thing as to why I think this map is extraordinary. The Easter egg. Obviously, it's the best one. I mean, you blow up the damn Earth for Christ's sake. Now really, in my opinion, there really isn't much to the Easter egg. The reason it just takes so long is mainly because of the abundance of RNG needed for the Easter egg. Example, you do need the wave gun, you do need the Gersh device, and you need the, well, whatever the hell this thing is. I may have forgotten the name of it, sue me. You also need that beautiful excavator to hit that lovely tunnel, which can take 50 years. In reality, around 20 to 25 rounds at most. I think. And that's if you have 4 players. If you're using a mod to do it solo, you need to trade out the Gersh for the, I guess what we will call the EMP, and then try to switch back to the Gersh for the final step. Like I said, quite an abundance of RNG. Now, there are more steps in the Easter egg for you to do, like hacking and rod placing and all that fun stuff, but I was more focused on the RNG side of things. And to be fair, despite the RNG, the Easter egg steps are quite interesting anyway. Sure, it's somewhat of a hassle to get those things going kind of early, but meh, it's one of those moments that can make it fun to do. Now, there are many places that you can train on this lovely little map. Most common, Spawn. Most easiest, Biodome. More on the challenging side, the Mule Kick area. Now, there are more places, but these 3 are where you would usually see everyone do. Plus, the training is quite close quarters. Some of these spots are not extremely open, except Biodome. That's pretty open. But the one thing that I must say that makes this map awesome is the fact that there will always be something for you to do. An example is the excavator. To ensure they do not fall into an area you don't want decompressed, you will need to collect the hacker and prevent it from falling, going to the controls at spawn. My point, this is one of the many things you can or have to do if you are going for the Easter egg, a challenge, or just simply high rounds. Now of course, every map has something annoying about it, no matter how well someone praises it. However, they can be managed. Notice how I say annoying, not shit. One annoying thing? This bastard right here. Goodness me. You kill him, he just comes back stronger. He takes a perk if he gets you and teleports you somewhere red screened. Little bastard. Now, the other annoyance that I think we can all get behind is the no gravity situation, especially on Black Ops 1. You all know what I'm talking about because we all went through it. Let's just show a clip from a stream of mine way back when. Didn't die at all. That was... I was simply just moving along my business, moving about my... Oh, I just hate this. I just hate this. Son of a bitch. Luckily, that shit didn't continue in Black Ops 3 Moon, but we are on Black Ops 1, so... that shit. One other annoyance that is most certainly our fault when we do it, throwing a grenade in a normal gravity room, only to have it blow up the windows and have the room turning into no gravity. Which is really another reason why Moon is kind of good, because it is quite a bit of a challenge when you play, making it really fun. Now, I know I said I was mainly talking about the Black Ops 1, but let's just go over to Black Ops 3 real quick. We have a dog Easter egg. How can you not like that? Now, Moon does have pretty good Easter egg songs. One song is Coming Home by Elena Siegman and Kevin Sherwood. Although she is screaming and I have no idea what the hell she is saying. Except for the chorus. It's pretty good. You also have its 8-bit version, but it doesn't really hit different, to tell you the truth. Bit of a fun fact too on Moon, if you were doing co-op, you can have Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold play. If you were doing co-op, just have the excavators at spawn, Tunnel 6 and 11, decompress the rooms. Have a player die and bleed out, kill the last zombie of the round, and when the next round begins, by golly, an S-tier song 100% starts to play. Now, obviously, there are more detailed videos on how to do the song. The clip I used is in the description if you want a full step-by-step guide on how to do it. But in summary, that's how it works. All in all, Moon is an extraordinary map. It is a great map. It holds great content and holds a better challenge than some of the other maps in Black Ops 1. With that being said, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.